Hey everyone, it's Chantal Gerardy here from Online Business Marketing. And today I'm going to be sharing with you how you can boost your business online ranking without paying for ads, using AI and of course using your HI. So I'm going to share with you today just some of the very, very important things that you need to consider when doing it. In fact, one of our live participants today actually said that I literally blew her mind last week, just showing her how AI actually works and how easy it is. Something that would normally take me hours, weeks, days, years to do, literally in 1 hour session when you know what to say or what to do. But like anything, we have to understand the why first. Okay. So we all know, right, that your online presence is absolutely essential for business success. At the end of the day, you could be the best, whatever, but unless people know about you and can find you, you're nothing. And that's as simple as that. Okay, so blogging is a powerful tool that can significantly impact your online rankings. And today I'm going to share with you, why you need to write them, the benefits of SEO, how you can repurpose your content from it, using tools, 2 tools today that I'm going to share with you, and also the importance of using a call to action, which is one of the things that most bloggers do not do. Even when they go to a blogging agency, the blogging agency doesn't do this for them. And it is absolutely fundamental as part of your ongoing strategy because it is the next step for you and you need it there. And of course, I'm going to show you how to repurpose it, not only just into social media content, but also into a newsletter as well. So firstly, let's start with a statistic. On average, HubSpot says you get 55% more website visitors if you blog, as opposed to those who do not blog. 55% more. Okay. Now, obviously, this is you doing it correctly, I would imagine. And I'm going to share with you what correctly means today. So this increase in traffic is often accompanied by higher lead generation and conversion rates. And blogging helps businesses to rank higher in the search engines, which drives organic traffic, which leads to more inquiries and more sales. Now, just to let you know that one of my clients this week said to me that they are paying $750 a month for SEO. And as part of that, they get a blog, the blog put onto social media, it goes onto Google. It doesn't go out in a newsletter, $750 per month. And I can tell you that right now, business owners, in 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, you can fulfill this entire strategy. And it's going to cost you 1 to 2 hours, as opposed to $750, right? So I still feel like you can do it. I still feel like you can do it. Right, so why write blogs for SEO? Well, firstly, it's important for you to establish your authority. You always talk about know, like, and trust. We always talk about your credibility. So this over here is going to showcase your industry expertise and helps you to build that connection with your audience because it shows them that you know them. You know what they're struggling with, right? Number 2, it drives organic traffic. So a well-optimized blog, and I'm going to share with you what that means, can attract cost-effective organic traffic. Means you do not have to gamble on ads. You do not have to pay for SEO. When you do it correctly and you provide this content online, it automatically will help people to find you online. And I'm going to give you that whole end-to-end strategy today. It improves your SEO. So when you write a blog and the search engines will find you and they will look at you and go, this is a valuable resource that somebody's looking for online. So we're going to put it in front of them. But it is important for you to make sure that you're using the right keywords and search words. And I am going to do a whole other lesson on SEO that business owners can do themselves. Number 4 is it engages your audience. So again, we always talk about connection. And right now with the looming recession and everything that's going on in the world, I told everyone then from about November last year, so almost a year ago, it changed. You could not do content and then try and convert. It is now you have got to connect, then content, and then convert. Without connection, it doesn't matter what content you've got, you're just not going to be able to get them across the line and convert them. So blogging is a way that you can connect with them, because if you understand who your target audience is and you are giving them content that they genuinely need help with, they will go, great. I mean, look at how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you today online live, and a 7th one trying to get in, all because this is content that you want to know about, right? So that's why you're showing up. So when you provide content that your audience wants, they will show up for it. And you will build that brand loyalty with them and connect with them. Number 5 is showcasing products and services. So when you are educating your potential customers through your blogging, you are also building your credibility, and you're also influencing their purchasing decisions. And their call to action is a fundamental part of it. And that is why you certainly should not leave out that call to action. So how do blogs impact your SEO and help your ranking? Well, number 1, it helps with keyword optimization, which means you've got to incorporate relevant keywords naturally for improved visibility. So they can't be awkwardly put in. It's still going to make sense. And again, when you understand who your ideal customer is and you know the language that they talk and the words they use, and again, there's a big cheat for this. When someone goes, I'm really struggling with this, this, and that, write that down. I'd really like some more information on this, this, and that. I'm really having difficulties understanding this, this, and that. You now are writing down your own little keyword, your keyword content folder. I mean, I just contacted Smart. Oh, I don't even think I can pick it up because it's so heavy. So heavy. But I just put together a hot water system for my camper van on the weekend. Okay. And all the videos show you how to attach it and put all the hoses and gas hoses and water hoses to it. But it doesn't show you how to store it. And it doesn't show you like how to store it when you finished using it. And it doesn't show you how to put the clamps. It just says put the clamps on the battery. And I'm like, newbie here. There's no content anywhere. I want to see a picture of it. I want you to, they're like, make sure it's turned off and just put the clamps on, negative, positive. And I'm like, dude, newbie here. Like you've created no resource at all in your frequently asked questions on your YouTube channel for a complete newbie on how I store this thing in my camper van. Do I store it upright, downright? What do I do? Anyway, so now they've sent me 3 emails since. Their customer service is great, but what should they be doing? They should be creating a blog with a video, sending it out, and letting people know how to actually store it. If you've got a camper van, this is how you store it, right? So literally, I've given them content that they should be doing. All right, so what was that? So keywords, whatever they're asking for help with, that's what you do, right? Number 2, backlinks. So quality content attracts backlinks, boosting your website's authority. So if you backlink to other people, so for example, if I'm blogging and I backlink to Smart Tech Light, I'm now, if anyone's searching for Smart Tech Light, they're now going to find my content. Okay. So when you use other people's content, so for example, I often talk about Profit First, and the guy who wrote from Profit First in my blogs, it means anybody searching for his content now is going to find me. That's backlinking. Okay. Number 3 is frequent updates. And this again just comes down really to consistency or showing that you are consistent. Engage regular posts. So show the search engines on social media, show the search engines on your site that you are active and you are up to date. Okay. And I said this when I had a mechanic. There were 2 mechanics, and I work with both of them. One's in the Northern Gold Coast, one's in the Southern Gold Coast. The one had a 118-day response rate, and the other one had a 2-hour response rate. What do you think Google's going to do when someone goes, I need a mechanic? Are they going to go to the guy and show him that has a 118-day response rate? No, because he hasn't updated his profile, doesn't have reviews, has a very slow reaction time. Whereas this guy over here, his wife, listens to me, and she goes and she gets reviews, updates their content, has the keywords in their profile, and is uploading their content into their Google My Business ranking. So what's Google going to do? Go, these guys are up to date. We're going to show these guys, right? They really care about their audience. So number 4 is social signals. So engaging content is shared on social media, which impacts your rankings. So in the olden days, Facebook and Google's were arch nemesis, and you would never see them together. But if you noticed a couple of years back, Google actually shows interactions from Facebook and actually shows your Facebook content on Google. So I say they're sleeping together somehow, but they're definitely in bed with one another. But the reality is that whatever you do on social media directs traffic to your website and also directs traffic to your Google, which means you've got your power triangle. You've got your website, you've got your Google, you've got your social media, and I like Facebook. Google, I always put YouTube in with Google as well. So when you've got those blogs and you're using those keywords, it's keeping that power triangle turning. All right. And number 5 is long tail keywords. And again, really it is around if you write it like you say it or you talk it, that's what they're doing. I'm really struggling with how do I actually like store my hot water system? So are you struggling with your hot water system and storing your hot water system in a camper van? That's a long tail keyword. It's a nice big long sentence. So literally write down the long things that people go, really struggling with, getting out of bed in the morning. I feel so tired. My head's all foggy. And I always say it's the biggest cheat ever. Just write down whatever your clients are saying. Write it down, whatever they're complaining about. Okay, so tips for effective blogging. So creating effective blog content requires attention to detail. Okay, knowing your audience is important. Now, I had a conversation with, like a booker call, discovery call, and the guy was going, no, I just want to buy my leads. I just want someone to go out, go find them and just like get them to me and then on the phone, and then I'll just talk to them and convert them. And this particular person had no idea, firstly, who that person actually was or what that person was actually struggling with. They just wanted them. So it was really good for this lead generation company because they were just like, yeah, give me $5,000. I'll give you a whole bunch of strangers as leads. Well, they didn't say that, of course, but we all know it's a whole bunch of strangers as leads because he didn't know who his ideal client was, didn't really know their needs or their interest. And it would be like talking French to an English person. They've got no idea. So when you truly want to grow a business and you truly want leads, you should genuinely care about the people, the audience that you're working with. Genuinely listen to them, care about them, want to solve their problems right from, and I'm going to say it, right from the foreplay, not just the happy ending, because that's what they want to do, right? They just want to go, just give me the leads. I want to go straight to the happy ending. And you're just asking for trouble, right? Asking for trouble. It's going to cost you a lot of money. It's not going to work. Show genuine interest in your audience. And that starts with you knowing and liking your audience and wanting to get to know them better. So number 2, quality over quantity. So, I got to hit my mouth. Someone said to me the other day, how long does it take you to like write a blog? Actually, I think it was Rachel yesterday. How long does it take you to like write a newsletter and a blog or whatever? And I'm like, nowadays, in 1 hour, I can do a blog, 10 social media posts, a blog, 10 social media posts. That'll be an article for Facebook, an article for LinkedIn. I can do a video. It'll be 2 hours if I do the video. Do a video and send out a newsletter. How often do I do that? I do it once a week. Once a week on a Monday is my content day. You tell me what you're struggling with. I pay attention to what you're struggling with. I genuinely want to help you figure that out. I go and do research. I use my HI and my expertise. I use my AI and I create the content. Okay. But for you, if you're starting out, once a month, at least, please. But it is quality over quantity. So many people are just banging out blogs and they're not great at all. So it would be better for you to have fewer high quality blogs that would have more of a significant impact. But I'm going to say at least once a month. Set that as a goal for you. The first of the month, just like you've got to check your tires in your car, check your water, check your oil in your car. It's like a first of the month kind of thing. First of the month, do a blog. Just put it in your diary. If it's not in your diary, you're not going to do it. Number 3 is you've got to optimize for SEO. And again, that's just about those keywords again, because you've got to sprinkle those words in. And for my clients that work one-on-one with me, we know competitors analysis, differentiate yourself from your competitors. Marketing is all about your point of difference, what you do that's different to everyone else. talking to them in their language. Those are the words you're sprinkling in there. Number 4 is readability. Okay, so you have to ensure that your content is well structured, free of errors, and skimmable. Okay, so skimmable is the new thing now. People skim read. Who here skim reads? I skim read. I read like the first paragraph, the last paragraph, and then I might skim read through there. So now there's actually a thing called skimmability, and the online platforms are looking. Have you written it in an easily digestible way that I could easily skim it and get valuable information from it? Because I do have a couple of clients that go blah, 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 and want to write, and this is why it takes them a month to do it, want to write like a month's worth of content into one newsletter. The thing is that we are so much faster nowadays. We are faster at reading. FYI, don't know if you discovered it. I discovered it whilst on Messenger with Daryl and having a voice message in Messenger, Facebook Messenger. When you listen back to recordings, you can listen back at a speed of 1.25, at a speed of 1.5. So when Daryl leaves me a 6-minute message, I can now listen to that message in 3 minutes. So we are able to consume things a lot quicker. So make sure that when you format your blogs, it's easily digestible. There's a couple of subheadings, couple of dot points. Please do not overuse emojis. Drives me nuts, and it sniffs of AI. Only have your 5 branding emojis that you put through, nothing else. There is also a plugin that you can use. It's called Yoast. Yoast is wonderful. It's like a traffic light system, and it goes green, yellow, green, orange, red, orange, green, little robot, and it'll say to you, yes, it's skimmable. Yes, it's readable. No, you need to put more keywords in the first paragraph. No, you need to put more keywords in the last paragraph. It is awesome and well worth however much money it is. So using Yoast would be absolutely great. That will help you optimize your SEO as well. Number 5 is visuals. Visuals are obviously really important. You can use images, infographics, and videos for enhanced engagement. Of course, use meta tags, meaning that when you save the image mustn't say image GP 59642. It should say Alison Dunlop kinesiology chakra reading, so that the back end of the online platforms can read what that photo is. They are getting better, but the back end needs to read it. So you've got to make sure that you save your images in the correct format. And I am going to go into that in another training in about 2 sessions time. Last one is consistency. So maintaining a regular schedule. Recently, I had amazing feedback. I went to a networking event. I haven't been in ages. A lady that I know from ages ago, like I don't really know her that well. She stood up in front of an audience of about 30 people and said, I just want to thank Chantal for her emails, because I get her emails every week and the education that she sends out is amazing. And I was like, oh my gosh, didn't even realize she was on my database getting my emails. What do you think happened? Everyone went and said, Chantal, how do I subscribe on your website? Because I also want the education emails coming through as well, because it is valuable content. Yes, we do sales emails, we do hard sell emails, soft sell emails, but we also make sure we do education emails to make sure that our subscribers stay. Okay? But maintaining a regular posting schedule means that they know that every single week, usually on a Wednesday, they are going to get education email from us. So what's going to happen? It means they're going to open the emails and read it. All right, so let's talk about answerthepublic.com. It is so easy. We've got no excuses anymore. You cannot go, oh, I can't write a blog because I've got no idea what content I need to be creating. Like, I don't know what my clients are wanting. Well, I just had an appointment with Rachel down below over here, and she is a naturopath. Oh, this is not what I want to take you to. She is a naturopath. So we went into here, answerthepublic.com. It is absolutely free. You get 3 daily searches, although you can do the paid version if you like. You can enter the topic. They do ask you to put in only 1 to 2 words for best results. So in this case, I put naturopath, Australia, because she works in Australia predominantly. And in here, it does give you the visualization, although I don't like it like that. I go to data, and there is a, on the right-hand side over here, you can save that document. So even if you did 3 searches per day, I literally put in naturopath and went, what are Australians asking around naturopaths? This is content she can create. Can naturopaths help with weight loss? Can naturopaths help with anxiety? How naturopathy works. How naturopathy can change your health. When to see a naturopath. What do naturopaths do? What is naturopathy good for? So 634 results. Every single one of this is what people are searching for on Google. It tells you up at the top here. On Google, YouTube, and Bing. This is what they are searching for. No excuses anymore. However, I believe if you just listen to your clients will tell you. Your clients will go, like last week, everyone was struggling with blogs. Great, I'll create this. I'll create this and show you how easy it is to do. All right, so using it. So visit the site, enter your keyword or topic in, and create a whole list of different blogs that you can use, and then put it in your diary. If it's not in your diary, you won't do it. Then use a dartboard and just flick it and see which one it lands on. Or I don't like the dartboard method. I actually prefer that I look at it and one of them will jump out and go, yes, creatively, I feel like I could write on that right now. And that's how I feel. And then I don't spend the whole day choosing it. Set a timer, 2-minute timer, choose one in 2 minutes and just do it. All right. So what is the optimal blog length best for SEO? So it should be 1,500 to 2,500 words. And this is what I literally searched today. It changes all the time. 1,500 to 2,500, which is ideal for comprehensive topics. I create them on a Word document. Therefore, it gives me my word count. And of course, it gives me my spell check as well. 500 to 1,000 words is suitable for concise subjects. And over 2,500 words is for detailed guides or research-based research-based posts. Okay, so if you just stick to the 1,500 to 2,500, all right. So how do you repurpose your blog content? Well, firstly, you get the title. Secondly, you write the blog, and you can simply put it into AI. Once you've done it and you've put it into AI and you've created your blog, from there you can go, you can then go and condense it. You can put it into AI. You can ask it to create the blog. So you might prompt it with something along the lines of create a blog on can naturopaths help with weight loss, include statistic, add a story, include SEO and keywords to help my clients in 2 wells find me. I also offer online. You have to put the HI in. If you say put in SEO and keywords, it doesn't know who you're trying to attract. You have to tell it what type of person you want to attract. If it's location-based, you have to tell them, else it ain't going to put those words in. You have to put it in, else it doesn't know. That's the HI, the human intelligence. And of course, what's marketing about? Your point of difference. So put your point of difference in there. If you've got a point of difference on your website or in your about section or in your services, take that URL and put that into the AI. Because guess what? It will read that and go, include some of my points of differences. Include why me, why this. Share how to. If you're stuck, use the how, where, what, who. But you have to feed it with that HI, as much data as possible, and then say create it. And you can say create it with 2,500 words. You can say, give me 10 SEO keyword heavy titles to choose from. and it'll give you 10 suggestions. I often actually like blending some of the suggestions. And then once you've created your blog and you're very, very happy with your blog, now you can say create 10 Facebook posts. Mix it up with statistics, stories, tips. You could say create Instagram posts. Give me hashtags for each of those posts, relevant hashtags for each of those posts to help me reach my audience. If you haven't told them who your audience is, it can't reach your audience. You have to feed the HI into the AI. So that blog is now a blog that's going to go on your website. That blog is now going to be an article on Facebook because Facebook has articles now. That blog is going to become a LinkedIn article. You can take that blog, you can put it as a post or an update in your Google My Business listing. The power triangle. Then you can create a live. Do a Facebook Live, do a video, put it up onto YouTube. I'm doing a Zoom meeting right now. This gets recorded. This goes up onto Zoom. This goes onto my blog. Because now I've got YouTube and I've got Google, which helps my search engine even more because I've got video content and written content on my website. When you upload it to YouTube, there's training. Go into my blogs and have a look. There's training on what you need to do to set up your YouTube channel correctly so that you can generate clients off YouTube. But make sure that you set it up with a keyword heavy title. Make sure your description's in there. Make sure what they can expect from it is in there. Make sure your call to action's in there. Then create a newsletter with just a summary. You can even say to AI, create a newsletter. Create a newsletter using this content. Create a newsletter to get people excited about my blog and to get them to click through to my blog. You could even say, add a soft sell to one of my services where I offer this. Add a hard sale. Add a story about someone who did this and got results in their business. No excuses anymore to rank on Google without ads. No excuses. It's a 1 hour job. 1 hour job. I don't think you should be paying $7.50 a month for it. Sorry, SEO guys. All the SEO guys are freaking out right now. But for small business owners where they cannot afford SEO on an ongoing basis, this is what you need to do to rank on Google, to get people to your website. The power triangle. You have to do it on social. You've got to do it on your website. You've got to do it on Google. From your newsletter to your website, increase your traffic. No excuses anymore. The good news is that the live participants are actually going to go behind the scenes. We are going to go into ChatGPT and I'm going to show them exactly how to do that. We're going to use a live example. I'm going to show them some previous examples with previous clients as well. So that they can learn from the prompts because the prompts are so important. In our one-on-one session, I send my clients the prompts because I want them to learn the prompts. I want them to learn the HI, how they talk to the AI to get the AI to actually deliver in their tone, in their voice, which is really cool. So, but unfortunately, if you're watching on YouTube, you've got to be a VIP in order to be able to participate in the live example afterwards and the networking that happens beforehand. You'll be able to click into the comments below and find the link to join us.